If you guys don't already know Nexpo, he makes fantastic content based around horror themes and ARGs and whatnot. Very high production.
You know, I really miss this series.
My boy here, Ryan, Nexpo, he just got married. I saw it on Twitter. Congratulations, Nexpo.
And I've been digging a lot for more content for it. It's taken me a bit, but
go send him some love. Sub to his channel.
Vast digital ocean we all
follow him on Twitter. Like his videos.
I think I'm finally ready.
You know,
our first stop involves a Facebook post made by a resident of Corpus Christi, Texas. On Sunday, May 31st of 2020, a user named Bernal uploaded a video of a strange sound he heard while out on a walk the night before.
This is like the area that it was coming from, but I don't hear anything anymore. It was like a lady yelling, screaming. You hear it? You hear that?
Okay, dude.
And there's nobody over there. I walked all the way to half of that. Halfway.
Did you go over there?
What is going on?
Yikes.
This is tripped out. It is 12:44 a.m. right now.
No, it's not that late.
Saturday morning.
Well, you want to know what time it is now? It's 12:51. It's not that late.
Cunningham Middle School.
12:51 a.m. for me.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's freaking me out.
It's probably like a crackhead or something. If you can't find him. Or it could be someone in distress that's hiding. Yeah, it's a war on freedom, art, and creativity. Yeah, tell me about it, dude.
With screams like
Look, if you're gonna punish me for something, at least tell me what I'm doing wrong.
I'm pretty convinced that at least a few of those are
instead of just taking it down with no explanation whatsoever.
Here, though, it sounds a bit different.
Like, I was surprised that the VOD had no issue.
West and South
like
Texas,
not even a single copyright claim or anything. It's still up.
Sounds human. Like, here, just listen for yourself.
Screaming. You hear it?
What do you think?
What the fuck?
Well, I'd like to keep a level head here. Something about this one, to me,
sounds human.
Just doesn't scream mountain lion. No matter what it is, though,
it sounds
hearing
human
sounds
to me.
like this, especially on a walk that late at night, would absolutely send me beelining it back home.
Yeah, you're surrounded by houses, dude. It's probably like either someone in distress, hiding and yelling, or like a crackhead or something. Yikes. Roadway incident. Yeah, I think we might need to skip this depending on the content.
Approximately 3:40 a.m. Sunday morning on September 19th, 2016 in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, I might need to skip this. Too risky, dude. Just that alone, too risky. I wish Twitch wasn't so touchy on the whole violence and sexual content thing, and then, you know, turn a blind eye to, like, you know, certain creators. I'm not going to name names or anything. I definitely can't show that. Wait. I can't show this either. That's a burglary or a crime, dude. Wait, can I skip ahead though?
Over their newborn as the mother was recovering from childbirth in the hospital. A woman by the name of Nadine Manukau Tokiovalu was the one captured and charged in the kidnapping. As it turned out, she concealed her criminal record and posed as a fake caretaker in Auckland. She was so dedicated to her lie that she even went forth to throw a fake baby shower for the non-existent child and even sport a fake baby bump for the months leading up to the abduction. She was eventually sentenced to 3 years in jail, however was released after just 3 months. She was ordered to perform 400 hours of community service and to pay $2,000 to the family for reparations. However, they, understandably, are not pleased with that outcome.
Sorry, I have to skip the actual footage.
Nadine violated their privacy while they were at their most vulnerable, and she lied to their face.
Sorry. I can't show crimes, I can't show violence, you know. I don't want to be caught with my hands, you know, caught red-handed showing this stuff on stream and getting, you know, TOS'd.
Heartbreak can be detrimental to someone's mental health.
Other, you know, certain
An Instagram
contents.
user by the name of JojoSai1012 would post text message conversations, essentially chronicling her relationship with her boyfriend at the time. The messages mostly appear to be pretty ordinary, with the pair frequently talking about music, their future aspirations, food, gifts that they'd buy each other during the holidays, and even the occasional arguments. However, here, it was captioned with the following. We broke up for 12 days. I hang out with all kinds of men, eat, watch movies, drink, sing, and any one of them is more handsome than him and richer than him. I said this just to show that I can't find a better man than him, let alone I figured how handsome and rich he is. There are a lot of well-conditioned men around me, and my friends who know me know it, but I can't accept others in my heart. Every time I play, I cry and I force myself. Smiling, I told myself that the most important thing to be a human being is to be happy. I kept hypnotizing myself, but after all, I couldn't hypnotize my heart. I don't understand. Since it's not me, why should I give me so many expectations and promises? Since he didn't want to even have a baby with me, why did I have to name it? He said that his mother did not agree for us to marry. He talked to me about a lifelong relationship, and we'd get married when we're older. This is really the most romantic love story I've ever heard in my life, but it's also a lie. I can't forget these things. They can't be forgotten.
Yeah, the problem with
unless I die.
Yo.
From here on out, she'd make 13 more posts, all aimed at her now ex, in the span of just 2 days.
I don't want to be opposing Andy, but yeah, I was just on that note. Like, the problem with competing with Twitch is just that a lot of people have this conception that Twitch is like, and that's not to anyone's fault. It is true that Twitch is one of the biggest streaming sites, but everyone complains about it and then it stays on the platform and just be complicit with the problem. You know, I feel like a lot of people need to really, like, for me, I actually really like DLive a lot more than Twitch, and I feel like a lot of people need to try other platforms rather than just sticking just to Twitch and then, you know, just complain and obviously nothing's changed. It'll still always be the same. It sucks, yeah. Especially when they're so inconsistent with their rule enforcements. And I should be fine saying this, you know, out loud and whatnot, considering I'm a nobody on Twitch. Yeah, no, dude, I agree, man. Like, YouTube has its goods and its bads, but lately they've been taking a lot of L's, dude. And like a lot of people are complaining, like, oh, YouTube just, it doesn't care about its creators. It only cares about, you know, corporate money, blah blah blah. Yet, you know, you're not finding alternatives or even make, like, of course you can't compete with the Google money or anything, but just to say there are no other alternatives, and so we just have to use YouTube. Like, there's platforms like Storyfire and whatnot, you know, like maybe give them a chance instead of just complaining and then sticking to the platform, you know, and not changing anything about it. I don't know. I mean, it's just a weird thought, I guess. I feel like people are just complaining and then staying complicit instead of trying to use something else in tandem. Like, I'm not telling you to ditch YouTube or Twitch completely, but, you know, expand your horizons a bit.
The first involves her wearing
Just my
some sort of
thoughts.
eye patch, and one commenter believes that she's wearing it due to the sheer amount of crying she's done since the breakup. Whether or not this is true is unclear, but she is wearing it for a few pictures onwards. It turns out that all the nightmares I had in those few days were real, and the things I dreamed about were really happening. It was just that I was concealed and knew nothing about it. Everything was known to me. I've never done anything in my life. Bad things, why do you want me to suffer such torture? I've been living so hard these days. I want to let myself forget all of this. I want to control my emotions. Don't cry every night. But I can't do it. I can't do it. All this is right. It's too
Exactly,
unfair to me.
dude. Like, if
I
YouTube
can't
is
bear
such
it.
a dumpster fire, like, I'm not saying give it up because obviously there's
After I
nothing
die,
as good as YouTube
I'll haunt you
currently,
day and
but
night,
be open to other
and I'll
platforms
never
too.
leave you again.
Don't just like shit on everything else because they're not YouTube, you know? YouTube took years to become what it
Let
is
it
today.
burn. All the things like ashes float away.
Yo.
After this post, JoJo would go forth to upload this photo of her sitting
Hey.
on the edge of a building. There is no caption, however,
Yo. Please don't.
considering those in which we just read, it's clear what this image implies. The last photo she ever
Any
uploaded
conclusion?
was this one, showing more things being burnt. It's unclear what exactly this is, but some have speculated that these are her ex's belongings, serving as one final goodbye to him. And after this point, she never posted again.
Yikes, dude. Yikes.
It's widely claimed around the internet that JoJo committed suicide by jumping off the ledge. Interestingly, most of the articles claiming so are just regurgitating the same information off each other. The only bit of actual confirmation, and take this for how you will, comes from an online forum named Mop. Her alleged neighbor supposedly made a post claiming the following. This is real. We live in the same building. She died Saturday morning. No matter what, how much courage must it have taken for a little girl to kill herself? I hope she'll find peace in the afterlife.
Damn, I'm sorry.
And I agree. I truly hope she's finally at peace.
Yeah, same dude. She's still young too, like... I don't want to say you'll get over it easily because it's different for everyone, but like, damn, dude, to go down that path. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. The wedding hall collapse.
The entire catastrophe was captured on video.
I think it's alright.
Het fatale moment waarop de vloer het begaf.
Okay. Just give me a
Injuries. One of those affected was the bride themselves, who suffered a pelvic injury that required corrective medical attention. After investigations into this ramped up, it was eventually determined that the accident was caused by insufficient building materials and negligence during construction. It was allegedly built using a relatively new method at the time called Palcal, invented by a man named Eli Ron. It, by all accounts, serves as a cost saver and utilizes thin steel sheets sandwiched between concrete layers. The building supposedly was also designed to be a two-story structure, with the third floor being added later on. Put two and two together, and you can see why calling this structure a hazard would be an understatement.
dude, the structural
As if the story
integrity
wasn't
was
strange enough
not good
already.
enough.
The three owners
And
of
it
the
was a wedding hall, so there's a
the
lot of people
construction managers,
jumping up and down at the
even
same time.
Eli Ron,
Yikes.
yes, the inventor of the Palcal method himself, were charged with varying degrees of manslaughter and underwent various prison sentences. All
Damn.
of these were less than 4 years long. In a statement given by the father of the bride afterwards, they claimed, "I'd give the four of them 400 years in prison. Had they been pardoned, it would be 300 years, so they have no chance to see daylight."
Yikes, dude. Yeah, imagine all those people jumping up and down on a structurally unstable floor. That's rough. Man, falling 3 stories. On what's supposed to be
In
one of
moments
the
leading up
happiest
to the
days.
fall, a song named "I Have a Golden Heart" by Sadi Haddad was playing, much to the crowd's delight. However, since this event, she's never performed it again. The Versailles wedding hall disaster has gone down as one of the country's worst building catastrophes in recent history, and the now vacant sites will forever stand as a reminder of the tragic events that played out that late summer nights.
Like, look at all that the amount of people there just jumping up and down, dude.
And incredibly distressing.
Dude, Facebook is probably one of the most creepiest websites ever.
Tonight, you and I have explored 5 disturbing things from around the internet.
Especially when you get into like Facebook
this.
groups and all
If you
those
have any
obscure
recommendations
groups
for
where they
smaller
like do
online oddities that can
freaking
fit
urban
into a
exploring and
future
whatnot.
compilation,
It's hella creepy.
please send your suggestion to my new email inbox.
Plus,
made
anyone can just
specifically for
upload
this
anything on
series,
Facebook and, you know,
dtfaisubmissions@gmail.com.
they don't scan the videos enough
I
or
look forward
check
to
the
keeping this
videos
series
for like
going
weird content.
for many years to come.
At least not until
With
recently.
that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I love you all. And good night.
Make sure you guys sub to Nexpo to watch the clips that I skipped as well, because the weeding. Is there a video about weed? What? Oh, wedding. Yeah, make sure you sub to Nexpo and watch the video so you can see the ones I skipped. He makes great content. I particularly love his ARG series, ARGs. Very, very nice. Anyways, it's game time. I'm going to be right back. I need to use the restroom because I haven't done so ever since I started the stream. Be right back, yeah? I'll just turn on some music in the meantime.